Hi, I'm Stephanie Hansen from stephaniesdish.com, and today we are making my thick and chewy oatmeal cookies. Oatmeal cookies come in a couple of varieties in my brain. One is thick and chewy, and the other one is thin and crispy. And the difference is the amount of moisture that's in your recipe. So for a thicker and chewier cookie, brown sugar has moisture because there's molasses in it, and we're using more butter. And we are also using 2 eggs to give it a little bit of moisture. So the first thing we're gonna do is we are going to beat in a bowl our butter and our sugars, and we're gonna do it for about 2 minutes, just to get it all well combined. Get everything in there, and then I'll give it a little gas. It's 1 cup of sugar and 3/4 cup of brown sugar. Get that mixed really nicely. Whoa! Did you hate that when cookie goes flying? I'm gonna add eggs, vanilla, and my secret to my oatmeal cookies is pumpkin pie spice, because I really like that flavor combination. I also do a thinner cookie with a chai seasoning that I'll show you a little bit later in a different recipe, but it makes it super delicious. So we've got 2 eggs here. I've got the vanilla. I'm gonna add my pumpkin pie seasoning. I use about a teaspoon. I'm also gonna add a teaspoon of baking soda and a teaspoon of salt. Then I'm gonna add 1.5 cups of flour and 3 cups of oats. I use the old-fashioned oats, so I'm just gonna turn my mixer down a little bit as I get my flour going. I always get like a huge flour cloud. There we go. Always the messiest baker, I'm telling you. And then to that, I'm gonna add my 3 cups of old-fashioned baking oats. And the mixer is gonna get a little bit of a workout here. All right, I think everything is mixed up pretty good. All right, and I'm just gonna go ahead and scoop up a sheet of cookies. I want a nice mound. They're gonna spread a little bit, so I like to give them plenty of room. That one's kind of giant. Okay. I just heard Stanley get the little clump of butter and sugar. If you don't know, Stanley is my dog. He's a rescue, and he's always with me in the kitchen. All right, so we are gonna get these in the oven for about 10 minutes. I'm gonna come back and show you the thicker texture, and this is a delightful oatmeal cookie. All right, let's go ahead and get them in the oven. You can find this recipe for the thick and chewy oatmeal cookie at stephaniesdish.com. While you're there, subscribe to my Substack, or you can pre-order my True North Cabin Cookbook Volume 2. You can also find Volume 1, because I've got a second version coming up. But these are my oatmeal chewy cookies. They're a little bit thicker, and watch if you like oatmeal to find the thin and crispy cookies that I'm gonna make a little bit later. Our second batch of cookies is in the oven, but I wanted to show you what a thick and crispy oatmeal cookie looks like. It's about a 1/2 inch high. It's kind of mounded up, super delicious. You can freeze them and cook them from frozen dough balls, or you can freeze them already cooked and just take one out of the freezer whenever you want a little treat. They are super delicious. Get my recipe for the thick and chewy oatmeal cookies at stephaniesdish.com. And you will also find the thin and crispy recipe, and I'll do a video for that too if you want to see the difference. It's really pretty amazing. They're both super delicious cookies. Enjoy.